Good day, everyone. Ali Safi here, Safi Financial Network, July 22nd, 2025. All right, another daily analysis, S&P 500. We just got a doji bar here. Nothing spectacular. We had a nice bull flag, and this bull flag triggered to the upside yesterday, but rejected. And today we just got a doji bar. Still, market hold up pretty nicely above 6,300. If it holds above 6,300 on a weekly basis, the next target is going to be 64. However, still, I should say still everyone needs to be cautious. Even if we are heading to 64, still we are due to have a corrective move to this area. So we will see if market gives us a chance for a correction or no, it's just going higher. Either case, I'm pretty happy just because I have like a rebalancing my portfolio to some stocks which are beaten recently, and there are lots of good buying opportunities. And if you want to join to our investment channel, make sure just text me. I'm gonna just send you a Telegram channel and you can join. All right. Nasdaq is the same. So we got kind of like a nice breakout yesterday, but today we got a corrective move. Nasdaq is leading to the downside, especially big techies actually are heading down. Tomorrow and Thursday, we will have a big techies earnings starting, and we should see lots of volatilities. And Tesla is coming tomorrow as well. So we will see. It's going to be interesting day for Tesla. Then we have like again rumors for the Elon and political view and American Party and those stuff. So it's going to be interesting. But Nasdaq can go all the way down to 22,000. Still, it's going to be in a nice bullish trend. So any kind of like a nibble correction, we should just take it as a good buying opportunity. However, the upside target, as I said before, is going to be 24,000. Potentially, it can happen by end of this summer. Previously, I would say by end of this year, but the market is going up too far, too fast, and 23,000 VR and 24,000 is going to be less than 1,000. So it's going to be very foreseeable scenario for end of this summer. Dow at the same time is getting a better kind of like a pattern. I like the pattern for Dow. We have a two kind of like a bull flag here, so one bigger picture. And if you just zoom in, you see that here's the nice small bull flag here as well. So all in all, I should say Dow is just poising for another upside, potentially to 46,000 area, and that would be new all-time high for Dow Jones. Gold at the same time, just going higher today as well, reaping up to the upside, continuing yesterday price action. So gold is kind of like a pretty close to new closing all-time high. And if we get to new all-time high, we are going to head to 3,600 because the blue sky is going to be on top of us. And we are heading to new all-time high to 3,600. Silver at the same time, just getting back to the upside. If they just zoom back here, previously this area acted as resistance. However, we are in a bull trend, so it doesn't mean that we are gonna just see another potential sharp pullback. We may see some kind of slight pullback. If we see another kind of like a rally, this is gonna be like a double test or triple test in a short term, which means we are gonna see the blue off top potentially, and that's gonna be lots of momentum for the silver. I would say 42 to 4,500 still is in my case $39 per ounce right now. So 42 to 44, that was my target, and that could potentially actually next few weeks, and we will see how it goes. Moving on to gold, crude. Crude just at a kind of like a corrective move, and we are seeing like H pattern, and this H pattern potentially gives us for sharp decline for crude. So if that sharp decline happens, we're gonna see all the way 51 to 53 for a next potential great buying opportunity, I would say. So we'll see how it goes. Moving on to Bitcoin. Bitcoin just moving higher today. Bitcoin lagged compared to the other altcoins, and still this one 123,000 was kind of like the top. However, forming a bull flag today, we got nice trigger to the upside. If we see another potential rally, this can lead higher. However, Ethereum was leading recently, and look at that. Ethereum was kind of like getting to potential double top here. Today, we just got a corrective move after this parabolic rally to the upside. That was marvelous move. And right now, we are just to see another potential a downtick before the next rally. Bond yield is getting back to the downside at 3.83%, and that's kind of like a releasing the pressure on a gold, and it can lead lower. TLT on the other side, just getting back to the upside, 86, and the TLT can go higher, I would say, 89 to 90 coming down the road. Dixie is getting back down, as I said before. Any kind of like a rally could be a dead cat bounce for Dixie. VIX is down tick today, $16 still holding up. Potentially, we're going to see the final low before the next spike. So we are seasonally getting to the spike season for VIX. Apple on the other side, just that this bull flag trigger to the upside, I would say Apple can lead higher to 224 or 227. That would be the scenario that I have. Amazon at the same time just getting back down. Earning is around the corner. Potentially, we're going to see 10 to 20%, 10 to 12% a spike or kind of like a drop. But I would say it can lead higher to this double top. And Meta at the same time going down, however, still bull flag. But if it goes below this low, it can go all the way down to 640. And Microsoft is getting back to the downside. Earning is around the corner, and we should just be patient. So Microsoft, a fantastic move. Look at this, a very parabolic move to the upside. Just in months of April, it was 347. Right now is about 500. That's a astonishing move. Google just going all the way up to 191. Seems like the hanging man is there, just the prior earning. However, still one of the cheapest one. PE ratio due to like a PE ratio or KPE compared to the other ones. So Google actually since 2024 doesn't go anywhere. It's just doing sideways consolidation. But usually this sideways consolidation, multi-months sideways consolidation, gives us a very, very nice pattern to the upside. Netflix going down sharply, and it can go lower to potentially 1,000 area to 1,040. So we'll see. This is a very sharp decline, and we should see some kind of like a move to the downside. Tesla still within this range and 332. So we will see for the earning tomorrow. Semiconductor on the other side, I would say they are topped. And this is very, very interesting signal for the market because whenever semi is topped, we should just be careful. And we had a very nice parabolic move to the upside. This is overstretched, and semis are due for a correction. So we may see some kind of like a downside to 263, 270. SOX, the same pattern here. It's just not getting to new all-time high, but this overstretched pattern can go lower as well. So to this 222. NVIDIA, the same here, just rolling over exactly the area that I was looking for going down, 142, 142. AMD, the same pattern, but this is nice bottoming tail. However, after hours, it's just going lower. AMD, any correction, I would say still can be a buy. So I know this is recently overbought condition, but look at that. So AMD is still far away from this all-time high, and also this channel just broken to the upside. So we may see some kind of like a rally to 173, 183, which is going to be another $30. But any correction could give us a good buying opportunity. Moving on to Taiwan. Taiwan just getting a reversal, exactly the level that I was looking for. So this is kind of like the area that I was looking for Taiwan. And Texas Instrument at new all-time high, just getting back to the downside. Today we just got the buyers came back, but still the entire industry is weak. Lam Research 101, remember, this is kind of like a China wall resistance here. And this is there. So this is a very, very nice institutional level gap window. And we see that. So market just doesn't like to go above it. So still rejection are there. So we may see some kind of like a pullback to 86, even this area, 82. That could be the scenario. Moving on to XLF, which is compared to the other ones better. Small bullish consolidation. Give it time. So we'll see how financials are doing. KBE, the same pattern. We may see some kind of like a jump to 60 to 61. KRE, another bull flag here. I would say 66 to 67 could be the scenario. And JP Morgan is the same. Goldman Sachs is the same. So all of them, actually, banks are forming a nice bullish setup here. Bank of America already poised to the upside. Wells Fargo, just great move today. So $82.38. So we will see how it goes. Moving on to gold miners. Gold miners had a fantastic move. Bull flag triggered yesterday, today continuation. This is the beautiful setup that I was looking for. And gold miners are getting back to the upside. GDXJ, exactly the same thing. AEM Agnico Eagle, new all-time high, 128. And Newmont is getting back to the higher high. Pretty good setup for Newmont. And we'll see. We'll see. Still, I would say gold miners can go higher and higher. Moving on to the XLE, which is the energy spider. They're just forming a bullish harami here. And we may see some kind of like a action to the upside. And we need to get above this 91 because this is a stocking here. It doesn't go anywhere. Exxon, the same pattern here. We need to get above this 116. And also Chevron as well. So after hours, it gets better. But last 2 days actually was kind of like brutal for Chevron. All right, folks, I believe I covered everything. If you like this video, please smash the like button, subscribe to our channel, and have a good one. See you on the chart. Bye-bye.